In the morning. We woke up to very, very good news. I'm just making coffee. I have to multitask a little. We hit 60,000 subscribers! And Rodrigo and I are super happy about it. So thank you guys very much. And for every single one who subscribed, thank you.
We have been taking kind of like a short break for the last few days. We had some sort of health complications. We've been just super sick with like a nasty cold. I think we still have it.
Yeah, we just kept giving it back and forth.
We just kept passing it back and forth.
Rodrigo was good again. I like was a never-ending story.
Hopefully it's gonna go away soon. Yeah. But also, lots of things happened during these last few days. Our dogs got lost. Lola and Lucy got lost. They ran away with hikers, and for the first time, they ran all the way to the main town, which is at around 5 or 6 kilometers away from here, and they just went all the way down there. So they got lost in town. Nobody knew where the dogs were. Somebody took one of our dogs all the way down to the beach, which is, I don't know, like 100 kilometers away. And we had to post a bunch of ads on Instagram and Facebook and things, and we were able to find them. But now, I don't want that to happen again. I had an AirTag on Lola, but when the guys came back from traveling, they took it off because they thought that she was not gonna go anywhere when they were over here, but they were a little wrong. She just ran away. You know, I got another one over here, and this one is gonna be for our little running away Lucy. Lucy Goose! Hey, you got your collar on! Awesome! No, you're not gonna get lost anymore. Let me close this door. Oh, there you are! Come here! Come here, you running away dog! You scapy goat! Come here! You know, little girl, you do have an AirTag. If you get lost, I'll be able to find you. These collars are not coming off these dogs ever again. They're gonna stay there until they just break and we get new ones, and the AirTags are going back on them. Is she there?
Yeah, I just checked. Lucy. And the dog emoji is actually her. And she's moving. Like only slightly, but she's definitely moving.
We got him!
That's perfect. I'm so happy.
We got him!
So happy! So we just got started working upstairs, and now I want to run you real quick through what's going to happen today. We want to build on our loft, which is going to go over there. And we have to start welding today. We have to prepare the metal beams.
So our plan is very simple. We just want to build a loft where we can put our bedroom. Something kind of like this. Actually, that's pretty much how our upstairs is going to look. We're going to have like lots of wooden accents on all these beams and like a little front fence over here for the loft. But yeah, our plan for today is get started on building that structure, because without that, we can't have a loft. So we need to get... What are you laughing at?
No, Rodrigo, that was the best. That was so wise. Like, if we won't start building the loft, we won't have a loft.
That makes sense. We don't start building a loft, we won't have a loft.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
what is that?
Here's some birds. And our cat might be here. So,
oh, how did you get out there?
Yeah, because the door was open.
Oh.
But what was that? Did you hear? I heard birds.
No, I think he was scratching the door to get back in.
Okay, come.
We're just building things right now. We need to refresh our brains. We just woke up like shortly ago.
You might wonder why we want to build this loft now. And the reason for this new addition is that we need more space in our house. Since it's an A-frame, we don't really have too much space that we can use. And there's also no space where our bed can go. Rodrigo, please demonstrate the...
I'm losing at least...
Yeah.
At least 4 feet over here.
Yeah, in the
edge of the wall.
Exactly. In the corners, we lose lots of space. And the other reason is as well that we didn't really have space for our bed. We had it in multiple locations up here already, in front of the windows. We had it over here. We already had it in this corner, in that corner. And it was basically always in the way. And that's why we want to build a beautiful new space for our bed.
And don't worry about the structure requirements for that. Like usually when you are going to do an addition, you have to like reinforce all the structure. But the good thing about this house is that we did all that since the beginning. This thing is overbuilt so much that we can just add a simple thing like a loft up there without any problems.
But first of all, we have to get rid of all the metal debris. So this is going to be the first step, cleaning the whole floor.
Got it. Okay. Yep, need help. Need help. Oh, sweetie!
Ready.
So much space, that's like 6 feet.
Yeah. And yeah, we could use it as storage, but since we can't stand there, you always have to crawl into the corner, and that doesn't really make sense.
Whose idea was to build a nave?
Yours!
What a dumb person I was. Still am, but what a dumb person. 337 or 11 feet.
Okay. Okay, should I let it go?
337. Cocodrilo! I'm actually hiding from my secondary job today. I see all the guys working up there digging holes, but I'm just keeping that work today. I'm just kidding. The guys don't need me today. They're just working on making the foundations for the house a little bit deeper, and it's at least 5 to 6 people working on that. They don't need me over there. I will probably just be a burden. So I'm just gonna focus on working with metal, building stuff around here. This triangle, this is 3 inches, this is 6 inches. Alright, here's where breaking overhead starts. We need to figure out the angle of this because we have an 11 feet run of metal beam with a 6 inches width by 4 inches thick, which we have to cut on the perfect shape so it matches the angle in the loft. Now, what is the angle? Eagle 1 calling the nest over.
Eagle 2 is listening to you.
Eagle 2, I may need some assistance. Over.
Okay, Eagle 1, I'm coming. While Rodrigo is solving some math problems, I was reviewing some footage. And since we got new microphones over here, the audio is so much better right now. It may sound that we are right in front of the camera, even though we might be far away from it. But it sounds so good. Really, I'm super happy with these microphones.
Not sponsored by DAI, but these little microphones are actually super good.
They're so good.
We got them because of the windy season. During the windy season, it's always like the on our main microphone. Actually, I'm pretty far away, and you can hear me like if I was right there.
Yeah.
I can even whisper.
Yeah, actually now, when I'm, for example, already sleeping, because I go to bed way earlier than Rodrigo does, and he often like works in the evening, or he has to edit, or just he's doing things. And then he could use these microphones and whisper, and I wouldn't hear anything. And you would still have a super good audio. Okay, Pythagoras.
Pythagoras is trying to...
Did you find a solution?
Yeah, I did. I found the right angle. It's at 30 degrees, actually.
Or you want to start with ASMR videos.
We can start talking like these people that make these videos and just whisper to the microphones and everything. It's just like, I don't know.
I have to be honest, I don't get these videos. Why are they doing that?
Why are we doing that?
No, that was just a joke. I don't get these videos.
And what are you doing? Oh. Are you gonna propose?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is actually my first flowers ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Tanuki.
Men just never receive flowers. We love flowers, but we just never receive flowers.
Should I get you flowers next time?
Please.
Okay.
We also like flowers.
Okay. Sure. Then I'm gonna do that. They don't smell like anything. For me.
They do. This is gonna go up the balcony.
Ah.
Okay. So
where?
Closer, right there. Can you close that? Just gonna have to pass it
Through
these wires.
Yeah.
Push. I can see the head.
Okay, I will let it go. Rodrigo, one question. How does it feel to be a house owner?
I don't know. I could honestly live in a little cave in the woods.
Okay, should we leave
On a tree, on whatever.
Should we leave this house and move to a little cave in the woods?
Let's do it.
Okay, because
I'll be
I'm
100% down to do it.
We have a tent.
We can just do like these videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
That is just people with a machete just building an underground house.
Yeah, true. But we also need like a pool and
we can build a pool as well.
Little fountain, little water slides.
Actually, let's do that.
Would be pretty cool. Show me your happy dance.
La, 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 la.
Okay.
That's enough.
No, I'm gonna keep filming. I wanna show the truth.
Oh, okay. Okay. The idea is that we bring that metal beam, we lift it up, put it on top of that metal beam up there, and also over this one. And since those metal beams are on an angle, we can measure the distance from the bottom of our new metal beam that we're going to put over there to the top of these metal beams, and that is going to give us the right angle, like exactly where we have to cut. One of the best things that I've learned from building this house, and especially when it comes to working with metal and welding it up in higher elevations, is that the more job to do in the ground, the less things you have to do once you are hanging up there. And I say this because the last time we worked with metal beams, somewhere up there, we didn't go through the due process of doing most of the work here in the ground, whereas everything is just super easy to access. And when we were up there, cleaning rust with a grinder, just hanging with one hand, that didn't feel nice. So I don't want to have to go through all that again. So I'm just doing as much work as I can here in the ground. Seems like dry season is not really here. We're getting some rain, but that's actually good because then we can fill up our water tank. Which during the dry season is gonna be a little bit of a problem because if I'm not wrong, we're gonna go through a dry season that's gonna be pretty extended. Since we had La Niña this year, which is like the phenomenon where we just get tons of rain. Next year, we're gonna be getting El Niño, which is like a drought that we barely get some water. So we're gonna need to do some work down in the jungle in our water creek in order to be able to have water during the entire dry season. But back to our welding situation over here. I was just welding these metal plates at the ends of the metal beams. I already put a paint in there as well. These plates are gonna help the structure. It's just that joint of where this new beam is gonna go over the top of the existing beam. We need something that is a little stronger, so I'm using a 1/4 inch metal plate because these beams are actually 1/16 of an inch. So welding through that, through two beams that are 1/16 of an inch, is a little bit challenging, to be honest. So to avoid any problems, we just use metal plates. Hello!
Hello! How's it going here?
Awesome, I'm enjoying the summer. You see how sunny, how dry, how beautiful it is?
It's finally dry season.
Yes!
I'm so happy. I cooked you some fried rice.
Oh nice, I'm so hungry.
That you at least have some dinner.
Oh, I'm done with the welding for today.
Yeah, I mean with this weather.
Yeah, just the rain is gonna be so annoying to continue welding stuff down there. So I'm just gonna call the welding part right here.
Komm her, kleine Maus. Guten Morgen. Komm her. Guten Morgen.
We have to check in our little lady. Hey, how is it going? Don't bite me.
She's not happy.
How is the egg production going? Oh wait,
Are they babies?
I see the shells of the eggs on the side.
So they're open.
Yeah, they're most likely open. Wait, Do you already have baby goslings in there?
Maybe she has like maybe she silently gave birth. Or
They don't give birth.
Huh?
They don't give birth.
They lay eggs.
They hatch.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I mean,
Look at the cutie. How do I move her to see if she has the babies in there?
yeah, but maybe then she runs away and maybe give her a few more days.
Maybe that one is already a dad.
Hi, beauties. It's okay, Mama.
Our goose has been hatching eggs for, I think, close to 3 weeks. Almost 4 weeks now. And it should be already right around the corner where those eggs start hatching.
Good
and
job,
I'm seeing some shells in there, which I didn't see yesterday. So I'm guessing at least one of them hatched and is underneath her. You're missing something.
I'm missing something.
Good morning.
Good morning in the morning. It's always so nice on weekends to to start the day with the chores because you already like completed some tasks and it's so nice to be with the animals, to breathe some fresh air. Wow. Look at him. He's such a prideful animal. Look at him, like with a head high up.
His chest just
Yeah.
pumped.
Exactly. Like straight posture, chest up.
Look at me, I'm the king of the jungle.
He is. And then this cute little face.
It's gonna be overwhelmed in a second.
Yeah. Why so many dogs over here?
I see Jord. Hi, Jord.
Jordan at work.
I don't know if you can hear it, but our neighbor's dog and our goose, they have some sort of rivalry. So in the mornings, it's just a competition to see who makes the most noise. Usually our goose wins, but today I think our neighbor's dog is taking the lead. That feels like 200 pounds. Ugh. Oof. How? I need to wear gloves. So today we are going to continue with our welding projects. We have to finish building that structure for the loft. I think it shouldn't take more than, I would say, 2 more days for us to be done with the structure. And then we can already start doing all the other stuff that we have to do upstairs. I'm doing the structure first because we need to have all the metal things already in place for when we start doing the walls. I just found this underneath our goose. It's a broken egg. And I didn't know this, but apparently some breed of geese, they can sense when the egg is not good, when it's like a bad egg that is not gonna hatch. And usually they roll it around, like far away from the nest, and they can even break it. And that's what I found. A broken egg, so I was thinking one of the goslings was hatching, but it was just the geese breaking their own eggs because it was not a good egg. So I guess I learned something new today. These things may not look that heavy, but they're pretty long, so that makes them quite heavy and difficult to handle inside here. Ay, ay, ay.
Now I actually know what you mean with This loft is gonna be very high up. It's the first time I'm up here now.
This is just the bottom. This is like where
I know.
bed's gonna be the level.
And then
at.
we need the floor, and then the bed is gonna be on top. So this is really gonna be high up. We will be able to.
Yeah, that's gonna be our window right there.
Look out of this window.
That's gonna be our window.
Wow.
We're gonna be literally on the very tippy top of our A-frame.
Yeah.
That's gonna be our bedroom. The very tippy top of our A-frame, that's the bedroom.
Okay, let me breathe this air up here. Wow.
I think it's gonna be, oh shoot.
What?
It's gonna be so hot up here.
Yeah. Like I think during night it's gonna be amazing because then the temperature is gonna be perfect. But during the day we won't be able to take a nap up here. Never, because it's
But then
gonna be boiling.
we can also just turn that into a window that we can open.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
We can just turn that into a sliding window or something.
But that's very
Then we
cool.
can just open and close and just let the air in. But then,
We need airflow from over there.
yeah, so the plan over here, wow, this is super high up.
Yeah.
Let's go a little bit up. Whoa!
It's kind of scary to be honest. And what are we gonna do here for? Like, are we gonna have a railing? Are we gonna
It's gonna be
have-
like a little railing, kind of
Okay.
like how we have it down with the stairs, and also like how we have it over
Yeah.
here.
Because if we fall from there,
Yep. If we fall from here, we're done. We're just.
Wow, but that's gonna make the space in the house so much bigger.
It is. The whole second story, we can use it however
Yeah.
we want. That's gonna be awesome. But let me show you guys the view from up here. We got
Wow!
entire view up.
Wow!
And then we can see the whole downstairs, everything down there. Is that the cat in the bed?
Do you know what Freddy's gonna do right now?
Why is a cat in our bed?
Because he stayed outside the last night and he wants to rest a little bit. Do you know what Freddy's gonna do right now?
What is that?
¡Tada! Voy a practicar un poquito de español. Adiós.
While Freddy's taking her Spanish lessons by herself, I'm gonna be here just trying to figure out how the heck do I build this structure. I mean, I already have the main supports, but if I put more beams on top of it, which was the idea,
Like some sort of like floor joists on top of this that go, and then over that is where our structure is. We're just gonna be so close to the roof.
like if we stand in the middle of it, we're gonna be able to just reach the very top of the A-frame.
Why are our animals so strange?
Maybe that's comfy how she's sitting. I mean, who knows?
Look at this one.
Ask her.
What are you doing over there, Mokes?
Actually, that looks extremely funny.
Oh my god.
Good?
Yeah. You can go over the horses.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 6 o'clock. I'm just finishing now with a welding. It's been like 3 to 4 hours just going at it, just welding stuff together, melting metal beams to make them stronger. See all these metal beams? These are gonna be the floor joists for our loft. Whew, tomorrow we're gonna have a big day ahead because we have to start assembling all these metal beams into place and just make sure we weld them. And to be honest, trying to breathe through the gas mask for 3 hours is not fun, and it's quite heavy, especially since I'm just have to be down like this to see where I'm welding. Also my neck hurts. Ow, oh, I've never been able to crack my neck. Ow, no, it hurts. Did I break something? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And we're gonna rock the house.
Woo! Good morning in the morning. There is a reason why we brought this paper inside. Because we have to cover everything here because we're gonna weld inside today, and we have to protect the downstairs area, and we also have to protect everything up here. So that's gonna be our mission today, and we're still thinking about how to do it.
After some thinking, we have decided that it's better just to do it. Just to do the hard part right now. Just cover this entire thing with wood instead of just going with the paper, because we have a cat and he's very curious. So as soon as he sees this, he's gonna try to walk over it and he's gonna break his butt. So we're gonna make sure we get this thing done on the right way. This way the sparks are not gonna go downstairs, break the tiles, and all the dust that is gonna be accumulated from working upstairs is not gonna go downstairs, which right now is our living area. It's definitely gonna work. It's gonna be way better than just adding the paper on top of it, because if not the cat is just gonna die. But it's definitely gonna put us behind schedule. We were thinking of today just use the whole day to do the welding of all those metal beams, the whole structure for our little loft. But since we're gonna have to do this temporary ceiling, before we do that, we are gonna be at least 1 to 2 days off. But it's alright, we have time. Look at this thing. It's already trying to climb the wood. The other side.
This one. Yeah.
Seems like all our attempts today are failed attempts, because our store was closed today and we were not able to get the plywood just to close in that section over there to already get started on the welding of those metal beams. So we're gonna have to leave this one over here.
We're gonna end this video over here. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't done yet. We will see you in the next video.
Love you guys so much. Merry Christmas if you didn't watch our previous video, and Happy New Year. See you next year. No, we can make the dad jokes.
Happy New Year, and see you next year.
See you next year.
Bye.